question is, why do you hire an interior designer? What makes us different from an architect? Our specialty is on the interiors, the layout, taking into account things like where's the right wall for your artwork, where do the floor outlets go so that you can plug in lamps in the middle of the room, how does the furniture lay out? Have they taken into account how many windows and doors and openings and passageways are in a space so that you really can lay out furniture and have it look livable, logical? So there is a real magic to what we do. We take into account how the person lives, how they want to function in the home, and how will it be used. For instance, my foyer was too small to close it off and make it a separate room. So in order to separate the foyer from the dining room, I created this archway. So this way I have the panels. It really does define the foyer from the dining room, including the layout of the design of the stencil on the floor. And then separation from the foyer living room. In this situation, I bought antique brackets on a Harley trip in Vermont. At an antique show, obviously. And I made the opening wider so that it would really define the separation from the foyer and the living room. So as I was laying out the floor plan of this house, my electrical plan, I wanted to be sure that I could accommodate for artwork and to have a picture light. And the same held true for floor outlets. I'll give you an example of what I mean. In the family room, I knew that my furniture was going to be out in the middle of the room. And I had to circulate around it. So I made the floor outlets come up underneath each one of the tables where I have lamps. That's the sort of thing that we thought out well in advance of the construction of this house, so that I could plug in lamps no matter where I laid out the furniture. But that's the sort of thing that you have to think about early on in the design phase. This is another example where you want someone involved early on in the layout of your lighting. I knew that I wanted this chandelier centered over my kitchen table, so when I laid out the reflected ceiling plan, I put that outlet there, that junction box, because I knew that was specifically where my table was going to go. And the same with these antique pendants here. I wanted to be certain that they were centered over my island, so I made sure that I located the exact spot for the junction boxes.